Before the video starts, I'd like to give credit to Spatnz for the idea. I'll link their video in the description. And without further ado, let's get started. Fast food has always been America's go-to for a quick and easy meal. Considered somewhat controversial, they're a staple of gluttony, and with shrinkflation happening with some establishments like McDonald's, it's nice to see others make an attempt at focusing on quality rather than quantity. Like when Taco Bell had an entire live event dedicated to showing off their new menu. Live Más Live put E3 to shame, especially since their food already slaps pretty hard. But I'm not here to talk about their massive dub. I'm here to talk about a new menu item that has caused a bit of drama, and it comes from none other than Subway.
Introducing the incredible new footlong sidekicks. Get one at Subway today.
Subway recently released a footlong cookie, and by recently I mean about a month ago. It cost $5 and is 1,500 calories. What the fuck? Like, I wanted the $5 footlong back, but not like this. This will kill America. If you didn't know how many calories were in this damn thing, I wouldn't blame you. They've literally never advertised the health facts, and there's a reason why most Subways still have this item off menu. Cause who's gonna pay $5 for a heart attack when I can give you one for free? We all know no sensible adult's gonna order this, which is why, unsurprisingly, it's marketed towards kids. If you are a small child, this will be all you need to acquire your daily calorie intake, and unless your kid's looking to get a concussion from playing football or recently watched Naruto for the first time, then we all know they ain't gonna burn it off. If you buy this for your kids, then you're just buying them a ticket to diabetes. Ideally, I'm aware it's supposed to be something you share, but let's face the facts, you're not going to share this. You're gonna eat this whole cookie by yourself and wonder why you feel like shit afterwards. And with your luck, you'll most likely have to take one as well. If you think your kids aren't going to try and hog this for themselves, then I'm not surprised. You were already pretty delusional when you decided to buy this cookie. The only other demographic I can think that might actually eat this cookie are either drunk or too high to realize they're giving themselves diabetes. The thing is, despite being the same length as their sandwich in terms of diameter, the footlong cookie doesn't appear to be all that challenging to eat. It's got no girth compared to a sub sandwich, and that's another reason why many people don't realize just how dangerous this bastard is. Now, this is only one of 3 new items Subway added to their menu. They also added a pretzel and a churro, and they're nowhere near as dangerous. Honestly, the churro is the thing to get. It's less than 200 calories and subjectively tastes better. It also doesn't need to be shared with 2 others in order to avoid a massive heart failure. There's not much to say about the pretzel. It's pretty underwhelming. It's just a pretzel that hasn't been twisted to look like a pretzel. I don't even think it comes with any cheese dipping sauce. The churro is the best out of the trio, but let's get back to analyzing this cookie. Now, outside overwhelming health concerns, the cookie in general just isn't all that appealing. According to numerous sources, it's just a moist, floppy bag of flour and oil that doesn't possess any real flavor. The main gimmick, other than it being a foot long, is that the cookie is heated up prior to being served in this long black tray that also is supposed to help maintain its structural integrity of the cookie. If you try to remove it from its tray, then the whole thing just disintegrates. Also, it's recommended you eat with a fork because outside of just being messy, apparently it's really difficult to wash off the oil if you get it on your hands. There's just nothing remarkable about it, and if you're not a fan of chocolate chip, then you're out of luck because that's pretty much the only flavor they've got. I'll give Subway some credit for trying at least. I think it's impressive how they managed to market such a terrible idea, but maybe they should just stick to selling cookies that actually function properly. Now, I'm not trying to start a conspiracy or anything, but why does it seem like every fast food place now has some sort of controversial item? It wasn't too long ago, Parental went under fire for improperly advertising their charged lemonade, which, for those of you who didn't know, contains about as much caffeine in a single glass as 2 cans of Red Bull. If you consumed more than 2 glasses of this lemonade, regardless of whether or not you have serious health problems, you're going to meet your maker. We can't handle more of these food items existing. Is the Baskin-Robbins chocolate Oreo shake not enough? It's 2,600 calories. If you bought this for your kid, then you must really hate them. Even if you split it amongst 4 people, that's still 650 calories per person. Nobody should drink this. If you decided to eat the footlong and then wash it down with the Oreo shake, then you have just successfully sped run life. I might have praised Taco Bell for their menu overhaul, but even that has its flaw of including a Baja Blast pie, which I actually haven't found too much information on it, so it may have just been a meme. But if it's anything like their gelato, which might have been better off as sherbet according to early reviews, then it can't be very good. Luckily, neither of the two will release nationwide until the summer, so fans have time to start applying for health insurance, which they're gonna need when these bad boys finally come out. Now, in all seriousness, $5 for a footlong cookie isn't bad. If it tasted better and you could divide it into equal proportions for later, then honestly, that's one hell of a deal. There's not really much else to say. I started this video talking about Subway's footlong cookie, and it turned into a pseudo episode of fast food nightmares. With foods like this existing, it's no wonder why America doesn't offer free health care. I guess you're just going to have to squat up whenever you order a dessert from now on, cause if you try to solo this behemoth, then your cholesterol will be begging for mercy. That's really about it. So,